A Ninja Foodie and a new microwave are now in their built-in compartments next to the sink, next to the closet, in back behind my driver's seat. All on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
And a quick note, I meant to have Rusty in the opening and the ending. He won't be doing that today, but I did get some more B-roll of Rusty, so he will be at the very end of the video for all you Rusty lovers. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. All right, here it is, Tuesday, the 23rd of November. It is in the morning, about it's 10 o'clock now. I actually got up at 4 o'clock this morning because yesterday I didn't do a video. I had gotten up at like 2 in the afternoon and I was back in bed by 8:30. So I guess I just kind of been running myself a little ragged and needed the sleep, obviously. So yeah, but then got up at 4. Just kind of took my time getting to things this morning, but we're going to now finish off that wall now that I have the whole I planned for putting the, the microwave and the Ninja Foodie into the wall. Did some dimensions and not cutting yet, but measuring. And before then I did the final cuts on things, I decided I really wasn't thrilled with this older microwave that I'd had to use. Part of the reason is it has a push button door and I just don't like them, and I'll tell you why. I don't have full use of my left hand. I can do this, but I can't separate fingers on this hand and stuff, so I can't like balance a plate easily. And so if I'm doing that, taking things in and out of the microwave, I want to just have a handle I can grab, or just pull the door open. My old one, I could just pull it open. If the push button ones, the doors, it's always on the right side. Well, then I have to kind of be doing this and try to get my hand to work right, and this hand doesn't always cooperate. It's from an accident I had when I was a kid years and years ago. So I decided I needed that kind with a door that pulls open easily, and I decided I wanted kind of a mid-sized one instead of this little tiny one that I found in the garage. And so I found a good option at Walmart this morning, and we'll show you that here in a minute. Years and years ago when I was a kid, you can see this scar that's still there. It starts up there, it goes all the way down underneath my arm there. And I had another little one right here that you can't really see anymore. So yeah, I'd gone through a glass door in my parents' house, one of those sliding glass doors. Their house was built in like 70, 71, something like that. This is before they put in safety glass. Where now if you crash through like a sliding glass door, it shatters into a million little pieces, and hopefully then there won't be some giant jagged edge to slice up your whole arm, which happened to me. It sliced from here all the way up here in my arm. Arm flopped open, blood gushing. We had a little poodle at the time. The poor dog turned red. He was white. Yeah, it was a frightening scene. That's why if you ever see me, gesturing and you look like, well, what's going on with his left hand? Well, that's why, because, this is as flat as it gets, and all that. And, I have to hold things kind of in a funny way sometimes. Really hasn't disrupted my life all that much. I've just been living with that ever since I was a teenager. When I was a kid in band, I used to have a thing to strap myself into the trombone. But I can do most stuff. I can open, I can close. I can tie my shoes. There's just some small dexterous stuff. Would that be a word, dexterous? That I'm a little limited on. So like I say, let's make it easier to open the damn microwave. What do you think? My other whole goal with the microwave thing was to get something that's readily available. Because when you're running a microwave off in an inverter, they don't tend to last as long. So you can probably, if you get 2 to 3 years out of it, you're doing good. So, and I didn't know how much longer this older little one had left in it. So I know there's kind of a mid-size, which is what I ended up doing. See, here's my little one that I'd used in an old Peterbilt I drove for Well Companies years ago. I decided to go with kind of a mid-sized, and these are always readily available, and they're around $70. This is all it cost, $70. So I don't need a family size. I don't need anything that big, but I wanted something with a little bit bigger and a little higher wattage than that little guy right there. And like I said, it has the push button door, which even with my one hand, it always wants to push the whole damn thing back. So we got this Hamilton Beach one. I got it at Walmart this morning, just got back. It's 900 watts, 0.9 cubic feet. So it should be a good size. Since I have that whole wall cabinet to use, let's use the space and put it in there. And that way I can cut the frame around it just bigger than the microwave, so it'll look more built in. Oh, by the way, this is also why I wanted to get an earlier start this morning and work all day, because beautiful weather today. It's probably about 50 degrees now here in Wyoming. Supposed to get up to 62 today in late November. Gotta love that. Ah, yeah, see, looking out there. Lovely, lovely. Love Wyoming. Love living here. So, gonna be perfect weather. I'm gonna try to get this stuff done first. So for now, let's do the unboxing of this. I mean, not much to do except literally pull it out of the box. Oh, that worked well. Here's where I can use my talons. Use that beast of a thumbnail. Alright. Spin around. Okay, now here's our little ring for the plate to roll around on. Alright. Here's the plate. That's the other thing too, I wanted a bigger plate in the microwave. This one had a pretty small one, so there you go. We'll take off that styrofoam. Alright, so there it is outside of the box. You can look at the size difference compared to the little one there, the hair. How would you say that? H-A-I-E-R, hair. Anyway. So there's the new one. See, a little bit bigger. And this, like I say, I can easily get my hand around that handle so I can hold stuff, put it in with this hand, close it up. So if I try to do this one, I can't. I can't. Alright, you can see why I didn't want to keep that one. Too freaking hard to open. This, you grab the handle, it's open. Alright, we'll put the plate and the spinner in there. Alright, there's just looking inside, you can see a much smaller plate in the little one. Not by a lot. But anyway, this will be a nice size. And, like I say, I can open the damn door with one hand. Where you saw me struggle trying to push that one open. I'm like, yeah, I'm not putting up with that. So, anyway, there it is. Not much other to show you other than there it is out of the box. Depth-wise, you can see just a little bit deeper. But it's still going to fit in my space. But now I know the exact dimensions. We'll cut the board. This is the one that you saw painted. It's just flipped the other way. A little tip for microwaves. What I've done always, and no matter what kind of microwave I've had in my truck, because these little things want to rattle around while you're going down the road, I stuff a towel in there. I just stuff a towel in that'll go from here to here, and that keeps that plate from rattling around. Cheap and dirty way to keep it from rattling while you go down the road. Let me show you something else I found at Walmart this morning. I saw this at Menards the other day, and I thought, ooh, I got to remember to get that. It's a roll of just kind of rubberized stuff you put down on a counter shelf to keep things from sliding around. So I thought this would be great to put underneath the microwave and the Ninja Foodie. It's 20 inches wide, so it'll be wide enough for both of those. And this is 6 feet long, so I'll have plenty to do, at least those two shelves and maybe some more. But you can see it's just kind of a rubberized. You can even see through it. But you just lay it down there and that'll keep the stuff from sliding around as much. I'm going to strap down both the Ninja Foodie and the microwave. I'm going to put in a little, well, like a handle pull kind of thing that the strap can go around, and do a ratchet strap, just a small one, not like the big ones I use in the truck, but for, you know, the smaller things, just to strap them down. I think this underneath it, strapped down, will keep it from sliding around, hold it in place just fine. So before I just used towels and stuffed towels around my old microwave to keep it from falling out. So I think this will work good. Okay, got the board cut with the two openings in it, the taller one at the top being for the microwave, smaller one at the bottom being for the Ninja Foodie. Now I've got to take down the supports that I had put up originally for this board and do some cutting and redesigning so I can make shelves back there. Once I do a little bit of cutting, we'll stick that back up into place, then I'll start putting in other pieces to support the shelves, and we'll just go from there. It's going to be kind of a cookie cutter, go as we build kind of project here. Of course, is this going quickly? No. They call me Sawdust Man. I am Sawdust Man. This is my fourth attempt to cut this board right. This is supposed to be the shelf at the bottom, which would have normally been the closet. Now it's going to be an area for me to slide in a box for my socks and underwear and stuff like that. Got the cutouts done on this one, and then I realized I needed to add more paint because I needed to paint around the inside edges. So that's what I did. Oh, I can see I missed a little bit right there. Alright, we'll take it out and throw some more on it, baby. Just kind of did a light dusting of it. Because I hate to get it too much wetter, I've been letting it dry here because I need to bring this back inside real quick. For those of you scoring at home, yes, did put in the finger pull for that hatch there. Just drill a big old hole for that. So I had to stick a board on this wall. Used one of those threaded holes that was there from the seatbelt thing to hold it in down there, and just screwed it in at the top. That'll be inside support for the shelves and so forth. Had to just cut these boards down, make a little shelf there. We're going to add a board on top of that. I'm going to have to kind of build the system as I go. So, I'm going to try to put the floor in. Finally got that little floor piece to fit in there. This just is putting a little floor in between what'll be this, end up being this cabinet for the other appliances. And like I say, I'll be able to put a box down there. My closet, of course, will be here. Here's my little finger hole, so I can lift that up and get to where I need to vacuum all that dust out. Hello, hello, I love you. Gotta keep your sense of humor, buddy. You got to keep your sense of humor. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and screw this platform down so it'll be nice and rigid there and won't have the crack in front. There's a beam going across right there I can screw into. I put a little extra piece of wood right here so I can screw down there. And then we'll build the two shelves from there that are going to hold the Ninja Foodie and up there the microwave. So, alright, we'll keep moving on, baby. Alright, well, started putting up the shelf support stuff. Brought the thing in. You can see it behind me back there. Right? I don't know. I'll put an arrow for the cutout. And of course, I cut these supports so we're going all the way up the board in the back, just so they'd still attach to the top. And yeah, I mismeasured. So, see, I always show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the ugly. Alright, well, it doesn't look the prettiest, but you're not going to see it. So, again, I had to go around that corner like I had to do on the other side. So I just had to kind of do some makeshift boards and supports. That shelf is down and screwed in. The front is screwed in below and at top where it needs to be. And down here at the bottom, which you can't see. So that support is in and it's ready for me to now measure and put a shelf in there. So one shelf support done. Alright, got the shelf measured, cut, notched, so we'll see if it fits. Okay, got the shelf cut so it fits basically into place. It's not perfect all the way around, but again, you're not going to see most of that. So, lower shelves in, medium shelves in. Now I can start building up from there. Also, I want to test to make sure the Ninja Foodie is going to fit in there. And I do have some straps that I'm going to try to use to secure it down. So that's the next part. Like I always say, I show the good and the bad. And here's more bad. Yep, the door won't open all the way down. I got more space on top, so we're going to have to put something underneath it to raise it up. Alright, so what I'm having to do to make this happen is, this is why I don't ever throw stuff away. This is a stair tread I did not use. It'll fit to hold up the Ninja Foodie perfectly. I've marked a line there right where that board needs to be, so I can screw that down to the shelf. And I've cut my strap, so I can put that around the other side. This will sit perfectly in front here, just like this. And there you go. So now you can get the door all the way open. Alright? So I'll have to redraw that line, but there you go. Already attached the strap to one side on the bottom that's going to be towards the wall, which I would have access to. So put that on now, then we'll put the board in place, screw it down, and I'll attach the other side. Okay, the shelf for the Ninja Foodie is in place. The height extension board is now screwed in. Strap is screwed down and ready to go. Cleaned up the Ninja Foodie, wiped it all down, vacuumed it out. It's ready to go in place. Now, the good stuff. Alright, so I put that rubber stuff down, which is nice. It looks good in the front. So that'll help hold it in place. Got that strap on but it's not holding very well. It's just a compression strap. I need a ratchet strap. Well, had to take a break working on everything. Went and had dinner with everybody, and then came back out and worked some more, and then realized, oh yeah, Menards closes at 9 now. You'll say big money. Yeah, they were at 10. Well, what is winter hours? Yeah, I got your winter hours. Anyway, so I had to go running over there, and because the strap I put in there it's just a compression strap for holding the Ninja Foodie down. I want a ratchet strap. I want one of these, baby. So I'm guaranteed once I get it into place, it's going to stay, because I'm going to put a wall up on that side, and I want to make sure the straps I put in there to hold down the Ninja Foodie and the microwave are going to be tight and in place and are not going to be coming loose. So went over and got these. It was only like what, $11 for a little 2-pack of straps. So we're going to do those. Oh, also got some more Band-Aids. These are the Variety Pack antibacterial bandages. Because I keep cutting myself constantly in the truck, so yeah, we need those. Oh, I was running out of deodorant, and they had that at Menards, believe it or not. Crazy. What else did I get? Lots of little brackets and things. I needed more of these flat brackets. I needed more angle brackets. I needed more hinges, or no, yeah, these are hinges for the cabinets. I needed some short little nails to put the, because I'm going to put in the doors on here, the paneling to match the other doors. Why not? I needed some more short screws, got those. So, you know, a variety of stuff from Menards. Then while I was on my way to Menards, got a message from Cody saying, hey, he's parked at the Sapp Brothers. So I said, hey, email me, and then after I did my errands and stuff, I went over and got to meet him, brought him back, and showed him the progress on the truck. We got to hang out and talk for a while. That was nice. I always like meeting other drivers. It's crazy. I've met more drivers since I've been home doing this project than I do on the road. Crazy stuff. Anyway, Cody, great guy. Thanks for reaching out to me, buddy. Cool to see you. Cool to talk to you for a while. And then I brought him back to his truck, and he's got a nice truck.
All right, Cody's driving this brand new 2022 Western Star. Good looking truck, baby, good looking truck.
We are. All right. There's both of us in there. This is Cody.
Hello.
He put it in the comments that he was coming through, so I said, email me. And so we hooked up tonight and got to hang out for a while. He got to see the renovations on the truck.
Coming along pretty nice.
Yep. So we talked for a while. Now I brought him back to his nice 2022 Western Star. What's the model on this one?
The 5700 EX.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're nice looking trucks, that's for sure.
Yes.
So, Cody, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate you coming and seeing me.
And now, back to the renovations. Okay, so used my brand new ratchet strap. It had a hook on it, so I just drilled a hole instead and attached it to the orange strap, tightened it down, and it is tight as hell now, baby. It's not going to move at all. I can bounce all over the friggin'. I can drive through Connecticut or New Jersey or New York State, and that thing is not moving. Yeah, baby, so it's good to go now. And clean. How about that? Yeah. Alright, it's getting very late. It's 1:23 in the morning here. Remember, I was up at 4 a.m. this morning. Alright, so I built a little box support frame for the second shelf for the microwave. Hopefully I have measured correctly, cut correctly, and put it together correctly. Proof's in the pudding, baby. Okay, did a very make it as we go second level. Actually, I measured that board, that one, the one in the back, the one on the side, and that one, and put all that together as one little box before we brought it in. I just showed you that. Then I just added in a couple of pillars right there, and one in the back. You can't really see over there. So it's all solid. It's screwed into the front. So that'll be the support now for the microwave. Now we just got to cut the shelf to see if that's going to work, and then try to put the microwave in place and see if that works. All right, cut the top shelf with a little notch for the corner. I'm running out of boards the right size. This one, width-wise, I was able to get that 22. I needed 19 1/4. I really only have about 18 3/4. So I'm going to throw it up there and see if it'll work. Well, it fits the space, but it's a little taller board than I was planning to use. So I'm going to grab the microwave, throw that up in here, and then throw that into the space and see if that fits. All right, well, I did have a 1/2-inch board, not as thick, that I was going to use for my countertops and stuff. But I think with support all around, this will be just fine for the microwave, so we're going to try that instead. Well, I think I'm going to go with the 1/2-inch board. Went ahead and screwed the strap that's going to go over the top of the microwave onto the side that I won't have access to once I put that board down and screwed down to that frame I just showed you. So I'm now going to throw the microwave up there and we'll see if it'll fit. If so, I'll pull the strap over. I've drilled a hole for the hook on the other side for the ratchet part, and we'll go ahead and ratchet that thing down and we'll screw the board down. Alright, so as you can see, it does fit in the space just fine. That'll work. I'm going to go ahead and screw the rest of the board down. Then I'll put the black anti-skid stuff in there. We'll pull the strap over the top and ratchet her down. Okay, board is all screwed down. I put down the rubber mat stuff, ran the strap over the top, ratcheted it down. The microwave is in place in its little window up there, and just like the Ninja Foodie, it ain't gonna move. I got it tied down real tight. So there you go. I think that looks pretty good. Microwave and Ninja Foodie in the wall. I'm gonna have doors over them. They're gonna have the grain panel look, just like these doors do. So when they're not in use, you won't even see them there. It's a beautiful thing. There's the bottom shelf over there, which will have reached through inside the closet. There's the Ninja Foodie, there's the microwave. There'll be a board there separating the top 2 shelves from the rest of the closet. Access on the front side. There will be doors covering those up. The sink will go right there. Toilet's already right here. Most of its enclosure is done. Got to finish that off. And then it's just framing out the closet, putting in the cushions, and pretty much this all interior stuff is done. Well, I had no idea this was literally going to take all day. It is now 3:07 a.m. I've been up since 4. Banging on 24 hours here. So now I've got to finish editing the video down and upload it. So I'm probably going to be sleeping in tomorrow. What do you think? Yeah. But it's coming together. I just couldn't stop tonight until I got the microwave, see, right up there behind me, in place as well. So there you go. Still happening. Still productive. Yada, yada, yada. Well, thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe, please like and comment if you'd like to. I get your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. Rusty is sleeping inside with everybody else. There will be some Rusty here at the very end, so stand by for that. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty and everybody sleeping inside, out. Look, why don't we try putting water on the crops? You mean like from the toilet? Well, it doesn't have to come from the toilet, but yeah. All right, we need some new Rusty B-roll. Run around, Rusty. Yeah, silly dog, go run around. That's not running. What are you doing, silly dog? Huh? Run! Run, run, run! Run! Alright, silly dog, look up here. Rusty. Oh, I know, you're sniffing all the smells. Rusty!